Are you planning on moving to Westchester, New York, and you're thinking about how you're going to buy a house? I got you covered. My name is Marc Giles. I'm a licensed real estate salesperson in New York, and I'm also a mortgage loan originator in New York, New Jersey, and Connecticut. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can buy a house in Westchester, New York, a step-by-step process to help you achieve your real estate goals of buying a house in Westchester, New York. So watch this video all the way to the end, because I'm going to have a bonus tip for you at the end of this video, and you're going to really appreciate what we have to talk about. So let's get into it. So let's start by talking about saving money for the down payment first. Yes, you can save money to buy a house, and it's not that difficult. So imagine this. You have all of the money that you need saved up in one bank account sitting right there that you can use for your down payment. It's actually that simple. So what you're going to do is you're going to open up a new bank account, a separate bank account. And every time you get a paycheck, you're going to earmark that money, a certain amount of money, to just go into that bank account, so that every time you get paid, and all of this money is building up in your bank account without you having to do anything extra. Next thing you're going to do is cut back on anything extra, any trips, any luxury items, things that you don't really need. You're going to put those off until you actually get your house. But the bottom line is you can absolutely get a house in Westchester, New York, if you plan and focus and make a good strategy to build up your down payment. So now, let's start the pre-approval process. It's a very simple process, and it should be free of charge. So the pre-approval process is very simple. Basically, you're going to need about 3 things. You're going to show them your income documents. Basically, if you have a job, it's pay stubs, W-2s. If you're self-employed, then they're going to ask for your tax returns and maybe business and personal tax returns. Now, the second thing that you'll be required to bring is your bank statements. Whatever bank statement you have showing whatever money you have to contribute to the purchase of this property. If you're still in the process of saving, that's okay, because it's still a place that is very safe, and you're just having a conversation so that we can plan your home buying goals. Through the pre-approval process, this is the place where you'll uncover all of these things that you need to do to fix your credit, get your savings right, and make sure that your income is sufficient in order to buy the type of property that you want to buy. In addition, many banks, and I know we do, have many different types of loan programs that might be able to assist you. There are some programs that don't even require a down payment, and you might qualify for one of those. But without getting pre-approved, you'll never know. Now, after you complete the pre-approval process, then what you'll do is you'll receive a certificate. It's called a pre-approval letter. And this is the letter that you're going to present to real estate agents and home sellers so that they know that you have the qualifications to buy the house that you want to buy. Once you have your pre-approval letter, this is an excellent time, because this is the time that you're going to start searching for homes. Now, once you are starting to search for homes, what things you want to take into consideration would be the location, the travel, the commute to your job. I often tell people that on the weekend, when your traffic is low, you might want to go into these neighborhoods and start looking for homes. But you're not really going to get a clear gauge on what the traffic would look like on a weekday morning. So if you find a neighborhood that you really want to live in, and it is quite a distance from where your job is, you would want to travel during those commuting hours to really get a gauge on how long it will take you to get home. Additionally, you want to connect with a local real estate agent who has very good knowledge of those areas, those properties, the schools, the town. What are the good things about it? What are the challenges? What are the things they're working on? Also, do some research in the news. Look up the local news. See what's happening in those towns. Because when you move to these towns, I always encourage people to get involved. Join the different committees that they have in the local government. Find out how things work. Don't just live there or have a house there for 10, 20 years and never participate in your local government, because they need you. They want you to participate, and you need them. Now, moving on, you can interview multiple buyer agents. That's right, you have a choice. Now, when considering a buyer agent, there are things that you want to make sure that you're going to get. One is local knowledge. You want an agent who is knowledgeable about the area in which you are buying the property. And now I want to talk about being open and honest. You want an agent who's going to be open and honest. At the same time, you want to be open and honest with your agent. Let them know what you're looking for, what you don't want, These are very important factors because oftentimes if you're not clear with the agent about what your goals are, or if the agent isn't listening to you, you'll wind up seeing a lot of homes that you don't like, that don't fit in your goals, and then wonder why, or get upset because you're not getting the kind of service that you want. Or if what you're looking for isn't available, they'll be honest enough to let you know that that's not available and offer you some alternatives. Basically, you're looking for somebody who's going to be a good partner for you in your home buying journey. You'll also want an agent who can negotiate in your behalf. A lot of times there's opportunities for a seller to make concessions, not just to lower the price, but sometimes the seller can contribute to paying some of your closing costs, certain repairs that you need done in the house. So a lot of times, depending on the market, you might be able to negotiate a better deal. Additionally, you might even want to consider hiring a realtor and paying a commission, because a lot of times if you're paying a realtor commission, that realtor is definitely working for you and they're working in your behalf to get you what you want in the time frame that you want it. Last but not least, when you're buying a house in Westchester or anywhere, you want to do your research. That's the most important. And one of the best ways to do your research is hire a home inspector. The home inspector is there to tell you anything that could possibly be wrong with that property in a structural manner, or anything like the plumbing, the electrical system, the heating. All of these things need to be checked. Another thing that you're going to want to do is you're going to want to know about the title. Who actually owns this house? Who's selling you this house? You'll also want to check the deed and check the violations on the house, see if there's any problems, any back taxes that are owed. And if they are, all of these things should be settled at the closing. And when you're buying a house in Westchester County, New York, you will be happy because your attorney has prepared you, protected you, your engineer has made sure that you understand all of the issues with the house, your realtor and your real estate agent has negotiated a very good deal, and your mortgage loan originator has gotten you a great mortgage that works for your budget and you feel comfortable with your monthly payments. That's the ideal situation to be in. Okay, at the start of this video, I promised you I was going to give you a bonus tip, and here it is: how to search for a home online. First of all, I put a link down below, and that's going to show you how you can search for home online on my website. We've got tons of homes, and there's some things that you're going to want to consider when you're searching for a home. This is number one. I always tell people the property that you're living in right now has a certain amount of square footage. Let's say you're living in a 1,500 square foot house and you're looking for more space. So it wouldn't make sense for you to go look at 1,200 square foot homes. You would want to go look at larger homes. So when you're looking online, the size of the houses that you're looking at is going to be very important. If you're living in a house that's 1,500 square feet and you have a basement and a garage, do not include the size of the basement and the garage in your square footage when you're comparing yours to the house that you're looking at. This way you can start looking for houses that you're looking for a lot faster and be more accurate with your home search online. After you search for a few homes and you feel comfortable and you want to add your name, email, and phone number, that's a direct connection with me, and it will enable me to communicate directly with you to find the right home that will suit your needs and the needs of your family. Click the link below. I'd love to join you on your search for homes. If you're interested in attending one of our live home buyer workshops, we'll be doing those weekly as well. Click that button below that says Home Buyer Seminars. I'd love to see you there and answer your questions live. If you have any friends, family, co-workers, or church members, please refer them to me. I'd love to work with them too. We've got the answers and you've got the questions, and this is where greatness gets together. So if you like this video and you want to see more great content, please comment below, like the video, also subscribe. And I'll be coming out with a new video every week to get you more information about buying a house in New York, Connecticut. We answer all of your questions. We got some great content coming your way.